fez. I wear a fez now. Fezzes are cool.
Alright guys, how's it going? Just before I start, I want to say I'm going to be running clips in the background, just PKing clips. Obviously it's not going to be live commentary, it's just going to be sort of commentary over, because I'm going to be answering questions and whatever. So if you do want to watch them, then half screen RS so you don't XP waste, or just fully watch it. I guess that I wouldn't suggest minimising it. Well, you can if you want, but you're going to miss out on loads of PKing clips that do get some pretty decent hits. So yeah, so on to the questions, I guess. Oh, and also before I start, I want to say if you did miss, if you missed the time in which I left to ask the questions, then just chuck me in the inbox and I'll answer it in there. Right, okay. So first question, can you tell us your Runescape story? Yeah, this is going to be quite a long one, I think. Well, I started in 2006, I believe, sort of late 2006. I think it was sort of November, October time in 2006, and I was around my friend's house called Chris. He knows I'm doing this video, so if he's watching this, then hey. Yeah, so it was at some sort of house. I don't remember. It was a house party or something. I can't really remember. But then there was a group of people there. I think it was me, Chris, and then some of his friends. I don't really remember who they were. I'm sure he'll remind me a bit later. So that's how I started on that day. I didn't play on that day, but when I got home, or the day after, I don't really remember. Cause it was so long ago. It was like 7 years ago or whatever. I must have started probably a few days after. I went on Tutorial Island after being nagged by Chris to start playing, and then I spent an hour on Tutorial Island. And you know, sort of back then when, you know, when you was, what, 7 years ago, I'm 18 now, so that's what, when I was 11, your mum was like, oh, go outside, you need some fresh air, every hour or something, so. Yeah, so I spent an hour on Tutorial Island, so I had to wait for a few days to get back to Chris's house because I had no idea what to do. I was completely lost on Tutorial Island. I don't think I could open a door or something stupid like that, you know. I think it was stuck in the prayer one, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, then I went back to Chris's house, so he came back to my house, and then he helped me complete Tutorial Island, so we completely finished that. And then I made my account called Lord something. It was, you know, my second name, which I don't really want to say. It was Lord something 1, a legendary account. I might try and recover that sometime, because, you know, it's the complete noob, you know, the rune med helm, rune chain body / ANDDDDDD plate, rune legs, D long DDS or something. Good times, good times. My first PKing trip was in about 2009, and I was shaking. I swear to God, it was probably the worst PKing video you ever see. Cause I was really nervous because, you know, losing my DDS, I guess what was equivalent back then to maybe 100k to 150k risk, because I also had rune and everything as well. So then I carried on playing on Lord something 1 till around 2008, in that time I went on holiday to France, and I met some people there, and he also played, and then but at the time he was just quitting. He was a few years older than me, and he gave me an account called Meowth, and then so I played that for probably another year. It had decent stats. It had like 70 something fletching, and I was like, whoa, this is so sick. I can make as much flax as I want now, and, you know, be really cool. So yeah, that was sort of 2008. I played that for a year, and then I really wanted to pure, because obviously I was seeing, you know, Kids Rangers videos, and, you know, all the top PKs, you know, IXXXX or whatever his name is, IPK mods, who else? Yeah, Bonesaw, I guess. So I really wanted to pure because the build was like really that nice. So then that same, I think it was either the 17th or the 19th of November. I'm not sure which one it was. But I then made Meowth Junior. Bit of a shy name, but I don't have that account anymore. I actually gave it to my friend. But then I played that for about 2 to 3 years and made it into max 75 attack pure. So it was my first sort of taste of a pure, and it was reasonably successful until I hit 8 defense. I think from 1 to 2, I was getting Hunter. I was getting Hunter up, and I attacked an Imp. sorry, not attacked an imp, attacked a Chinchomp with a butterfly net, and I did that so many times over. I didn't know that it gave defense XP, so that was pretty much a fail. And then yeah, so I was getting Hunter up, and I always had like next to no money at all. I think I had like 5 mil tops. Yeah, 5 mil absolute max. And then, however, when I got Hunter up, I liked it so much that I actually got 99. I think overall I made 85 mil off Hunter, which in 2009, 2010 was a hell of a lot of money. I was balling then. And then I obviously with 99 Hunter I can do Dragon Implings and Kingly Implings and whatever. I think Kingly Implings were released in 2010, 2009ish, around that time, not quite sure. And I just camped there for 2 weeks and made absolute bank. I think maybe 130 mil plus. I'm not quite sure though. As then obviously when I got my first bit of money, which was after that, must have been around 2010, I made a YouTube account, which isn't the YouTube account now, it's a different one. And that was sort of my first glimpse of the money that I had. I consider myself quite rich, but then I bought claws, and this was sort of bounty hunter time. I'm not sure when that was, but yeah, it was bounty hunter time. You know, not the bounty creators, like just after that with the targets and statuettes and whatever. So I used to camp like all the way east near Multi, but just out of Multi. I just used to wait for a target, go kill him, and then go wait back there again. Used to make so much money on statuettes and that. I must have gone over a 200 mil bank. And then around this time, I had a friend named Quint. I doubt he's watching this now. I think he's quit ages ago. But we made twins, and that was we was called OX Claws XO and 0X Claws 0 X0, something like that. Yeah, we kind of tore up Multi and got a few nice Debo PKs. That was all on my old channel. I wish I didn't delete all them videos now. Would have been really nice to upload some. So yeah, with this time during Quint, with a decent bank, I must have had almost 200 mil, which back then, and Quint was really rich as well. We just used to stand around Star Wars, because it was complete Star Wars, bro. I was like 99 strength, 99 range, 99 mage, with like 85 HP or something. It was complete Star Wars, bro. But yeah, so we used to AFK Star Wars and stand at the graveyards and like, oh my god, it's the same person. Oh my god, you're rich. So it was yeah, it was good times. And then I went back PK and started making PK commentaries back then on that account, with a really nice account. Bought an AGS and whatever, but I quit it shortly after, I think maybe 2 months after, because I was fighting too many mains and too many Turmoil Pures and Soul Split and everything. It was just, no, I can't be doing with that. So yeah, so whilst I was sort of between making PK commentaries and training, I was AFK in Star Wars. I was also training up another account, which is called XOXKO XOX. It was, completely shite name, which is actually the account I have now, PotUpSon. So then after I sort of failed making that account, after I failed making the 75 attack pure, I decided to 100% concentrate on the XOX account, just because I was getting the stats up, and it was always one defense. So it was always 0 XP, and then I got the Aldoon cloak thing, which was really nice. It was like, I think it was a few strength levels less than a fire cape, and I had that like with 30, so it's OP. Then I decided to get 55 Slayer so I could get the little sword thing that made it, sort of worthwhile, I guess. So then after that, I kept training up my account. Every morning I would go to bandits, and every evening I would burst lobs, and then chin at the same time. So I'd be sort of getting the mage, range, and strength up sort of simultaneously. Then over time, I got my first Terror Bird thingamajiggy, and then I thought, oh, this is really sick. I can have like 12 extra items, and I saw the tortoise. I was like, oh yeah, I'll have that. Then it had like 18 items or something, and then Yak, it was like, whoa, 24, 30 items, that's like a whole, more than a whole invent more. This would be so good for bossing and everything, and multi-PK trips and whatever. And that got me to 96 summoning, and then I thought, well, might as well get Titan now. Went back to bursting for about a week, and then got 99 summoning, which was, fucking awesome, really. So after that account was maxed, I had 99 mage, 99 range, 61 attack because it was fail quested, and 99 strength, obviously. So I then had 2 months of solid PK, which was probably the peak of my whole YouTube career, and or if not now, I mean, you know, back then, this was such good fun. I used to make videos, like, as soon as I finished one, I'd start recording another one, and then the EOC came, which was, you know, it affected my channel so much. If I could show you some analytics that made it drop, it was almost like it would go up, like, really sort of steep, and then as soon as EOC hit, I think I lost like 6 subs in one day, and then it completely died, and, you know, video views completely went down, and, you know, it wasn't very good. Alright, so yeah, thanks for that question, Pete Class. Probably took like 5 minutes on that question or something stupid like that. Okay, so next question was asked by Sir Ticklepoo. What is my favourite RuneScape memory? I have a few. My first one will be the 425 XP DDS spec. One evening I went to the Duel Arena with my friend Frank, just after getting the Kiln Cape and the Whisper and, you know, max strength. I couldn't get any more strength bonus, so I just thought, what could I hit, sort of thing. I actually maxed a 426 XP, but I didn't record it. It was going to fail. But I got a 426, 425, and 423, and a few, you know, 407s or something like that. But must suspect over 400 XPs, which on my pure is fucking amazing. You rarely see that with DDS. So that'd be one of my favourite memories. My other one was the D-Claw PK from scratch. If any of you haven't seen my PK from scratch series, it's on my channel on the right hand side. It's a whole series. You can just sort of click on it once and it will just play them back to back, depending on how long you have to watch them. It's probably over you know, over 10 hours of PKing from scratch, you know, like clips and whatever. So that was probably a different one. My other one was finishing MM and DT for the first time on Lord Something 1. It took me 4 days each. took me 4 days. I was stuck in that jail for 2 days. That is no lie. Again, I had to get my friend Chris to help me get out of there. So yeah, finished in, and then DT I used to do like a diamond a day, and then you know, did the maze on the same day as I got the ice diamond. So yeah, it took quite some time. And then now people are doing it in like a few hours. I watched a friend of mine, James, did a live stream. He did like 2 to 3 hours. It's absolutely mental. Yes, I'm not a very good quester. Okay, so thanks for that question. Next question was asked by Raw12. Do you play any other games apart from RuneScape? No, because that's an XP waste. Now I play, or I used to play with some private servers. Some of you may know Battlescape. I played Soul Split, I played Fatality, played Revolution X, and I played Unity. I didn't play them sort of on and off. The Battlescape was the best one out of all of them by far, in my opinion. But I kept getting DDoSed for weeks on end, and I just thought, oh, sod it. There's no point in doing it. I also do like a bit of Draw My Thing on OMG Pops. Pretty nice game, pretty gay game, but it's nice. It's nice. Okay, so next question. Thanks for that one, by the way. Next question asked by Ownage Poonage. How do you plan on getting 82 or 84 mage with a 1 mil cash stack? And are you ever going to get 60 attack or 44 prayer? It is possible to get 82/94 mage, making profit. If you superheat, I think you need 43 mage, and if you superheat iron bars at the Ardoon place while running back to the bank, you get the same XP as Alkin. However, you do waste XP running back there, so obviously it's going to be slower, but it costs the same runes and the same XP, I believe. And don't quote me on that. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So and then so it also said, am I ever going to get 60 attack or 44 prayer? I'll probably be getting 60 attack after I get some money, or when my exams are out the way. Yes, that's what, like a month and a half maybe. So yeah, enjoy Gmall for now, and then move on to DDS and D-Skim and D-Halley, and you know, all the good times. and I probably won't be getting 44th prayer unless I get sort of 85 plus stats, 85 plus stats. Yeah, around there, because if any of you haven't seen it, I've made a video sort of using maths to prove if it's worth it getting prayer on a pure, which it was after about 80 whatever level. Thanks for that question. Next question was asked by Snowdevil122. Would you rather have 1 million feathers in game or the only party hat of your choice? If it was the only party hat, or if there was only like 1 or 5 or something, between 1 and 5, I'd probably take the party hat. If not, I'd have to rep the Fez Nation, because fezzes are cool, quoted by the Doctor himself. Okay, next question by Slate N Smash 63. What are your plans for your account? When am I getting 60 attack? When are you getting higher prayer? I'm be staying, as I said in the last question, I'll be staying 31 prayer till probably about 80 to 85 range / strength. I'll be getting 60 attack whenever I get some money, because it's going to be quite expensive, and when my exams are over, which again, as I said, which was last month. I'll probably put them 2 questions together actually. Next one by Joe Herring. What is the meaning of life? This one easy, my friend. The meaning of life is to waste as little XP as possible. The more XP you waste, the more life you waste. There we go. Next question by SuperDuper69 lol. Do you love me the way I love you? Nope. No, I don't. I love you more, my friend. Haha. Right, so thanks for that question. Next one by Mr. Strangers with Candy. Do you believe anyone will be willing to increase their penis size no matter how big they are? I know I wouldn't mind an extra inch, so yeah. Yeah, I do actually. His name's Frank. Kryptonized. One's a little bit too small at the moment. I know he's coping on a 3-inch, maybe smaller. He showed me it the other week. It was, wasn't very big. Thanks for that question. Next one asked about XNNL Cod XX. Who are you, and tell me something about yourself? My name is Alex. I am 18 years old. I'm quite shy, believe it or not, even though I scream and shout in my videos to the top of my voice. I'll be heading to uni this September to study sport and exercise science, and whilst I'm there, I'll be making as many videos as I possibly can, because obviously I'm not sure what it's going to be like, like other people in the house at all times, sort of. I think it's like 8 or 7 people in your house at one. It's like a flat, I guess. So I'm not sure if I'll be making. I'm probably making commentaries, but not screaming as loud, because I don't want to disturb them, I guess. Next one asked is quite a long question, asked by Princely. How do you deal with getting clean through PKing, then having to rebuild, and how do you have the motivation to start and making money back PKing again? I'm going through this phase. I make some money to buy DDS, and suppliers never make any money, and it seems like the only reason I'm playing is to PK. I need some tips on restarting, and no motivation. I have no motivation to do so. If I was you, when I'm clean / next to no money, I find it more fun. There's almost more things to do. If you've seen my From Scratch series, it's on my channel again. It's by far the most fun thing I've ever done on RS. There was just starting with absolutely nothing, and then spending the first 2 episodes gaining money, and then having my first PK trip. Then if I died, I would have had to completely restart again. It was so sort of intense. It was, it was really quite fun actually. So yeah, but what would be nice if you was to sort of make money to get 50k, because that's pretty much all you need for one PK trip if you're a pure, obviously. You might need more if you're a main or a Zerk or whatever, but for a pure PK trip you only need 50k, I reckon. Maybe a magic short bow, DDS, few pots, some sharks and whatever. And as soon as you get 1 DDS, you doubled your bank. Sorry, as soon as you get 1 kill, you doubled your bank pretty much, if you find a good risker, obviously. So that's a good place to start, I guess. And normally I PK until I die twice, no matter how many kills. Say if I go on a 20 kill streak and 2 kills, to go 20 straight deaths, 20 straight kills and then 2 deaths, I'll just stop, because that's sort of the end of my my run, I guess. or even if I was just to die twice straight away, I'd just leave, because obviously I know I'm not going to do well, so you know there's no point wasting the money. Alright, thanks for that question. Next one asked by Robert Paulson. Will you ever get barrages and go multi-PKing? This is by DrinkUpSon, his RS account. I probably will get barrage over time, however it will take a very long time, and a lot of money as well. So I'm not quite sure about the barrage yet, but I need to do a lot of high risking first to get that sort of money. And will I ever do multi-PKing? Yeah, I will. I'm not sure about making videos on it, because I've seen sort of all other people doing videos on it, and they haven't got very good feedback, saying like, you know, they go to the East Dragons and all the dragons and start killing dragon killers or something. You know, they never really get as good you know, feedback on the videos. So I probably will do it, but I won't be killing the dragon killers. I'll be killing people killing the dragon killers, I guess. There's what anti-killing, well, I guess. Next question. Will you ever lick Channing Fatima Balls 8 for $1 million, and or whatever? Oh, okay, so it's whatever the currency. Okay, right. I'll probably do it for £10 to do it for £10. No, I'm joking, guys. I wouldn't do it for any amount of money. No money is worth licking someone's balls for. Next question asked by SnoopyRS. Would you rather have every Fez in RuneScape be the poorest player, or everyone have a Fez and you be the richest player? I would probably, yeah, I'd have every Fez actually, because it'd be sort of like no one will have it, and then I'll be the only one to have it. It'd be really quite sick, and then I can rebuild. So going back to my from scratch series, that'll be, best of both. An easy question, that one. Next one, by Over's Plunge. How did I make money? For the first 500k, I did skilling, drops, and clue scrolls. So whilst I was at Ogres, I used to get sort of all sorts of different like seeds and that, sort of snapdragon seeds, and what's the other one? The really good one. Can't remember. It's the one to make prayer pots, whatever that is. So that gave me my first sort of bit of money, and then clue scrolls after that. I still to this day haven't got a damning page. I've done over 30 clue scrolls and still haven't got one. That's level 3s included. I've got like 3 Sarah pages and 2 Gothics pages, but no damning pages, which is a bit of a troll. But oh well. Next question asked by The Best Pures, which is Casper. Is Cam mentally disabled? Or in any way like that? Yeah, he is. He can't help it. He got dropped on his head when he was born. Next one asked by Klopp Mark. Do you even lift? No, that's XP waste, my friend. No point lifting. Are Fezes cool? This is I have to chuck up a clip of the doctor saying it himself. Here we go.
It's a Fez. I wear a Fez now. Fezes are cool.
Alright, so next question asked by Mobile Z. Will you ever play Battlescape again? Will you ever make vids on Battlescape? If not, can I have your money? Can you give me your money even? No, I'll be playing Battlescape again because I gave it to my friend called Nod. Really nice guy. He now plays on it. Yeah, he's I don't know what he's doing. I haven't spoke to him in ages, but he's got my account. He's in possession of it. As far as I know, he hasn't lost anything, but hopefully not. I don't really mind. I don't really care about it now because obviously 07 is miles better. Will you ever make vids on Battlescape again? No, because it's boring compared to 07. And sorry, I can't give you any money because I haven't got the account. And then the next question was only the cutest. Do you still have Battlescape? I saw your account online. Going back to the last question, no I don't. I was to get it to my friend. That's probably why you saw me online. And the last question of the session asked by Bert Jones. How do you get a Fez? It's called Itchlerin's Little Helper. It's a quest. It's a really annoying quest. It took me about 3 hours. Well, no, 2.5 hours for me and Frank, because I fell down so many times. It was you know, ridiculous. I wouldn't recommend anyone doing that quest unless you have a really large amount of patience. Then after you do that quest, you got to do a little mini quest called the Rogues Trader. Then you go to Ali Morozini out in Korea, and you can buy sort of as many as you want. I think they're like, I'm not sure how much they are, but they're less than 100 GP. They're really cheap. It's just people buy them really high because, you know, you haven't done the quest. So yes, thanks to everyone that has put a comment in. Once again, if you have missed the sort of deadline for asking any questions, inbox me. I'll get back to you hopefully ASAP. Hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you enjoy the peacocks in the background. So yeah, I shall talk to you guys later, probably in a few days for another PKM video. Alright guys, cheers, see ya.